getting this ready. Just got out of the shower, threw some clothes on real quick, and I'm here. So I'm throwing it together on time. I thought I was going to be running a little late. Wait for people to click on, and then we'll start. Okay. I'm trying to get things together. Perfect. Okay, what was I going to do? So I'll wait just a few minutes for people to click on. If you guys are watching on the replay, let me know you're here. We're gonna do a couple things today. I'm gonna talk about a little bit what I have been experiencing, and then kind of go into the channeled message. So that's, hey Lisa, and somebody else is here. Hey Eva. So this is, like I said, you guys are watching on replay. I'm gonna channel a little bit, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit about what's been going on with me, or what I've been receiving. I don't know what cards these are from. Oh, it's over here. And then we're gonna go into the channeled message. So let me put this up, and then we'll start, and I'll talk about. Let me get situated. I've got stuff everywhere. Thank goodness you guys only see that side of the screen and not all my other mess in here. You'd be like, oh my gosh. You'd be like, you need a little feng shui in there. So I was even thinking if I could even post the picture, but I don't know if I can do it here. So, thank you guys for being here. We are going into the last quarter of this year-long, I haven't showed you back here. Oh, there's Jim. Good morning. So this is the last quarter of this year-long Heart Connection membership. And it's fascinating. I started this a year ago in October, and I was like, well, we'll start the year. Jim is one who paid all year and has been with me the whole entire time. And some of you guys have trickled in throughout the year. And we're going on the last quarter, and some people chose not to stay, and some people have been in and out, and I appreciate everybody who's been here even through the long haul, or just a little bit of sprinkle time. This membership was very, very, very new for me. It was pushed by Spirit, and Spirit was really pushing me to start this membership. What the heck was that? Oh my God, did you just see that? That kind of scared me just a second. Did anybody see that? Tommy gets on, and that was what happened. That scared me. I'm going to have to go back and watch the replay now. That was fascinating. Now I want to stop it and watch a replay, but I won't. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, let me gather that together. Okay, pulling it together. So, thank you. I'm glad this is your favorite membership. Obviously. I'm like, really? Okay, here we go. So like I said, this membership was different, and it was something that I kind of had to do some trial and error, and there was stuff where we really started a lot of guided meditations in the front, and then it kind of faded, and then I had to add new things, and it was constantly changing. As you know, we all kind of change, evolve. And I was like, okay. So I've kind of been rolling with the punches, and most everybody who's watching, and if you guys aren't watching the replay part of my classes, then you have heard this before, but everybody who's been in my classes has heard this. Spirit's really pushing me to doing more of this channeling, and I talked about it a couple Thursdays ago. Okay. And yeah, it's weird because it's really dark out. We've got rain and stuff, so there's not really any light that's happening out here. And I'm the only one in the house, by the way. So, so they've really been pushing me, well, for a few years now, and I'm kind of been stepping out of my, hey Robin, out of my box or whatever into channeling more, and into getting direct messages, and that's really where Spirit has guided me to move in this direction. So that's where I'm changing, and I said this is the last quarter and we're going to try this, and I'm still going to add some stuff this last quarter. So if you know are on the fence on staying or whatever, I'm going to do a lot more of this channeled messages like I'm doing on Thursday, and that's kind of what I think we're going to move fully to. And instead of doing a year commitment, I think I'm going to do 6 months and then kind of see how it goes. So that's kind of the outlook of where we're going. Talking about Illuminate Oneness, talking about when exactly Jim, where we're going and where Spirit wants us to go, and with these new energies. So I want to talk about that. This last month for me, you guys all know that I've been camping a lot. I've said that. I've camped every single weekend in July, and I'm going camping again this weekend. And it's been fascinating. I've talked about it a lot in my classes, but it's been fascinating kind of cruising around. And something shifted over the weekend. Yeah, something shifted. And I knew it had shifted, and I haven't been on social media a lot. And okay, we'll hold that thought. So, and I know that this is on social media, and that's people chose not to continue because they're not on social media, and I totally get that. So it's not like I'm not liking your guys' comments. I do see some of them, but I am not on social media as much. And that's where with this platform, I don't know where else to take it. I've thought about doing a separate YouTube, and then it's this whole thing, and so that's kind of just why I'm here, using this platform, because that's all I've got right now. And if you know of anything else that's easier, let me know. Thanks, Jim. So that's kind of where I'm at. This is like what I got. I'm a one-man show. What you see is all, that's it. I don't have any help or anybody behind the scenes. So anyway, talking about this shift, there was a shift over the weekend. I talked about it in some of my classes. And I felt it. I didn't know exactly what had gone on. And I'll post it in the comments. I can't post somebody had sent me, a friend of mine, what had happened. It was talking about an end of a cycle on the 25th and 26th. And I felt the shift, and I knew, thanks, Tommy. I knew that something had shifted. I just didn't know what it was. So we ended a karmic cycle on the 25th, and I'll post the little whoever had posted. It was by somebody, and we entered a new galactic calendar. We talk about the Mayan calendar, and I felt it. I knew something had shifted. I just wasn't sure what. And I felt that sounds like a weird word. They're putting like 3 words together. Rejuvenation, exciting spark, something. And I felt it. And then and it was really refreshing over the weekend. Right? And it was very refreshing, and I was like, okay, wow, I can really feel this shift. I really did feel like it was an end and then a begin. And then totally TMI, and then Monday I started my period, and I was feeling very tired and drained, and I was like, wow. And then we had like a new moon, but I was like, I'm feeling tired and my body needed a rest. And yesterday I was resting, which I usually do the first day, and then the second day I usually had a lot going on, but I chose to do some self-care and just rest. And then but it struck me that, like, I don't even know, it just kind of hit me out of nowhere. I hit this new level of freedom, and I want to talk about this freedom that I am feeling, which it sounds very weird under the current situation, but I'm feeling this whole level of freedom. I don't leave the house very often. Thank goodness my husband is compassionate in understanding that I choose. There's a choice for me not to go out. And I do have that luxury because he will go to the grocery store. but I don't need anything outside of my house other than food. And he'll go to the grocery store for me. But I'm not a shopper, so it's not like I need to go do anything. And all my work has been from home. I mean, a lot of people are working from home. But something shifted where I felt this freedom, and I sat with it. And I fully, if you've been watching me a while in my videos, I fully have let go. And kind of, I literally did this motion and threw it to the wind and said, I'm letting go. There's been a lot of manifesting. I feel like there's a lot of stuff I want to talk to you guys about, because what I feel like some of the stuff I've gone through, that this could be a good teaching moment for anybody who feels like they're trapped by the world and minds and trusting. So I'm trying to try not to squirrel, but I've let a lot of things go, and it's full surrender, and a lot of things have happened that I can't share with you at this moment, but I will, because you guys know I'm an open book and my life is a teaching moment. And I want to talk about, and I talked about this in class, but there's a manifestation that's, I want to talk about manifestation and your thoughts, but I can't talk about it yet. But that's going to come, where I want to talk about that. I step back give me the best words, of life and the direction of life and the resistance of life and having an opinion on life, or feeling like I have to steamboat and push the boat and maneuver life. I have fully let go. We are going, if some of you are parents here with kids in school, I had a conversation because you guys know how passionate I feel about the masks. And I've struggled where I have asked, well, I haven't really struggled. I've asked Spirit, like, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. If I am completely like, Tawnya, you're being ego, you're thinking too much, I said, just tell me I'm wrong. And it's not that Spirit told me I was wrong. It's that I had to pull myself and my opinion back. That this has, the leaders of the country and the people in the media, they have manifested this. They have been telling you and programming and manifesting that we were going to get a second wave. So it was energy, and I've said this before, if you don't understand energy, you're going to have a hard time with life. It's no coincidence that you are having your awakening or in this full enlightenment during this time and understanding energy. They have said it, so therefore it's manifesting. Regardless if it's a second wave of the corona or whatever is going on, it is manifesting because they said it was going to, so everybody's focus is there. I've chose not to participate. I'm choosing not to participate. I'm creating my own reality, and I just don't play in it. Meaning I don't put any attention in it. I don't put any energy in it. I don't focus on it. I don't look at it. I just live kind of my own life. I choose not to participate. That's the best way to describe. Which people may say, well, you know, you're choosing to ignore situations. You're choosing. No, I am choosing to be a co-creator full of light and love and manifest my own reality. That's what I'm choosing. And that's exactly how powerful I am, is I'm creating and co-creating because I am a creator of God. I'm creating my own life. So I hope that maybe this message gives you enough encouragement where you realize that, or I want to not even realize to say, awaken your inner knowing that you are a co-creator creating your reality, and every thought you think and everything idea that pops in your head, the more energy you put in it and the more focus, that's what's going to be in your reality. So I choose not to put anything in a container or any focus. My focus is kind of just flowing and experiencing. So my life, and I want you to know that I have an almost 13-year-old and I have a 15-year-old, 15 and a half year old. So I'm dealing with teenagers. If I had elementary students, I would be having a different conversation with you. My kids are actively becoming young adults, and I raise my kids very differently. My kids have a choice. My kids have a choice in what they choose to decide. And everyone's, well, they're not 18, they're not. Yeah, but they're also, to me, people who came here with their own lessons. And they chose experiences. I will guide them and put parameters. I'm not telling them they can do whatever they want, but when it comes to expression of self and emotions, they have a right to their own. So if my children choose to wear a mask or they choose to, follow the norm, that's their choice. That's their lesson that they came to do. So I'm speaking from not having elementary kids, because I would have a different conversation. My children are choosing to walk the path of going to school, wearing a mask in PE, which I do not agree with, but my kids have their own choices, and if they choose to learn a hard experience, that's on them. And the greater scheme, thank you, we'll talk about that, is what you are here right now in this moment, no matter what age you are. You have chosen and you may completely be like, Tawnya, screw you. I don't want to hear that shit. But I've been taught and raised this my whole entire life, and Spirit has told me to talk about it, so I'm talking about it. Every lesson, every experience, everything you came to learn. So my children came during this time to experience this time for whatever their path in life is. And I'm not going to stand in that way. I will protect them when I need to, but they're also old enough to make their own decisions in emotional health and everything. I will put my opinion in, and it's their choice if they want to listen or not. Everybody has a choice. So that, after listening to the Zoom meeting with the principal and all these other moms, it felt like I was watching a TV show. I was watching them talk about it. And when you're engrossed in a show and you're like, you kind of feel like you're a part of it, but you're just watching it. That's how I felt. Because everybody has an opinion, and everybody's opinion feels like it's right. And everybody came here to learn and express and learn their lessons. So I've kind of have stepped back of that and chose not to be in the ring of their learning, and that's why I'm kind of on my own. And I will tell you that tossing my life to the wind and not being attached to this place, earth, people, has been freeing, has been freedom for me. You don't get out of this life alive. Everybody's going to come to their death, and so many people are so scared of dying and the transition, and I'm like, that's exhilarating. Everything in this earth, everything that Mother Earth is providing, food, shelter, everything we need is all around us. The many extras are created by man. This electronic, the phone, everything. And those, when you begin to find the need for those, and I need this, and I say it again, it's an absence. You're taking what you're ignoring inside. You're trying to fulfill that with everything around, when the only thing you really need is food, shelter, water, and yourself. So I've sat with this, and maybe it is because I've camped so much, I've been in nature, but if I had to pick up tomorrow and let go of all of the material stuff, I would be okay with that decision. And if you knew me before, I have a tendency to hoard things and hold on to things. This would come as a little bit of a shocker. But experiencing and being connected to just you and who you are inside, and being okay with your own company and nature, and just observing, becoming the observer of life and seeing through the illusion, and not interjecting your opinion through people's learning cycles and what they came here to experience, the tension begins to let go. So I think in psychology they say there's a piece of everybody who cares about what other people think, and I did for a long time. Oh, I bet, Lisa. And I did for a long time. And my husband still thinks, oh, you care. And I'm like, oh, what other people think? And I'm like, you don't know me very well, because I'm at that point in my life where I just don't. Because if somebody's judging the way how I'm living my life, or how I'm raising, or my ideas, or what spirit says to me, or what I'm channeling, that's their opinion, and it doesn't really affect me. I know, because they're bringing the transition of moving into another space, into when you move into, death, and then you move into your next phase of existence, you really understand that you've constantly been living your whole entire life. And that there is no separation, and that death is an illusion. So just live. So anyway, that's what I have been experiencing for this month, and I've kind of taken a lot of time off, as you know. I mean, I'm here, and I've been in my classes. I haven't done a lot of, so that's where I'm like, if you want to continue, this is kind of where I'm at. I'm going to do the messages here, because the energy is felt stiff, and I will go on when Spirit tells me to. But the dust needs to settle, I guess. So, and talking about wasting energy, that's kind of where it's been. There's a lot of wasting energy. So anyway, that's where my heart's been full and open, because I don't feel trapped anymore. I don't feel trapped anymore. I know that God, Mother Earth, will always support me and take care of me. It's been shown throughout my life. So full surrender and trust is where I've been. So I hope that story helped you if you are struggling, or feel like you are in the midst of, the shit show. Then I encourage you to release your idea of that. Make a choice. So, sorry, my phone keeps going off, or my computer, because people are messaging me. And the brighter you shine, the more people come for help. What? Hold on. My song is New Moon Rising. I'm hearing a word, and I just need a little bit of clarification. Optimal oneness. I'm not sure what that word means. All right, I'm going to go into channel mode, because they're here, and I need to go into this. So here we go. I don't even know what time we're at. I don't want this in my face. Okay. to do something, if you can hear me more, can you please give me a thumbs up on the comments? Because I know some people say it's hard for me to hear, and they told me to do this. So tell me if you can hear me better. If you can hear me better, please. No. Thumbs up, heart in the comments, or anything. If you guys heart, I can't see it. I can only see comments on this end. Ouch. Maybe you heard my head pop. My hip pop. Can you hear me at all? Okay. Then I'm going to start. Now is the time of a great awakening. As we begin to move where the veil is now dropped. It's no longer thin, it's dropped. You begin to see through all the illusions, the false narratives, the egotistic ways where people have ran their decisions thinking only with their brain and completely have cut off their heart, their inner knowing. We have let power and ego have ran for so many years. That this period of dysfunction is a period of clarity, is a period of rest, to feel. We've said this before, that thinking is completely overrated. It's become useless. You have ran overthinking into the ground, where the explosion is about to happen because everything needs to blow up into a million pieces. So when you find those pieces, you put them together with feeling and rebuild a new beginning, a new place, a new expression, a new place full of contentment and heart-filled connections. No longer unauthentic, false, fearful, the masks. It has also been set up for years. Masking who they really are. Masking on being seen. Masking the expression. Following a false narrative. Unable to speak. Following the energy of mind control and the illusion that has been in front of you. The earth is cracking open, the egg is cracked, for the energy of inside of you, the chest of you is cracked open so you can feel. Feel what's true in your heart, what is true for your experience, what is true for your purpose, your life. Feel. Feel within the depths of your heart and soul that your mind no longer clouds your decisions because you fully trust in what's inside of you. Let your heart lead the way, my child. Open, feel, follow. When you die, your brain stops. People used to think that freedom was coming with death because your mind and ego slips away and all you're left is with your soul and feeling. Why wait for death when you are capable of it now? Feel. No longer hiding behind the mind and the illusion, because you can feel and see right through that. Expression of the heart. You are capable of so much infinite expression. Infinite expression. The light that is inside of you shines so bright and can be seen for miles. This is the only thing that truly exists. Everything else is an illusion. Time is an illusion. Stuff is an illusion. What's real is emotions and feeling, energy. That's what you can control. That's what can be felt. The more you focus on maintaining and clearing your energy, that's what attracts abundance. That's what the universe responds to. Where is your vibration? What are you feeling? Because what you are feeling, you are attracting. If you feel fear, you will attract fear. If you feel love, you will attract love. If you feel insecure, you will attract insecurity. Stop. Feel. If your energy is clogged, clear it. If you don't know how, ask. Ask for the white line, the white light to move over you, clearing you, vibrating, rejuvenating, releasing. It happens that quickly. Your mind begins to attract stagnant energy in your field. It's like an electrical current. There's only a kink in the line because it was man-made. Energy just flows. Every kink you're experiencing was self-created. Unkink yourself. Let the energy flow. It is what you are before you came to this physical body. It is what you will continue when you leave this shell. Energy is constant. Get to know it. Don't forget it. It is all you. Breathe and feel the energy of the Father and the Mother, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the earth. It is answering your energy. It is answering your prayers. It's answering in meditation. It's answering in the quiet space. Love conquers all. Joyfulness stops fear. Happiness
crushes sadness. Feel. Be what you want to see in the world. It all starts with your energy, your purity, your clarity, your intention, and your choice. It's you. It's always you. And it's always been you. If you don't like what's around you, clean it up. You have the power to do it. You are not powerless. You are powerful. Every time you say you're powerless, your energy flows right out of your hands and feet. And it's like a puddle right next to you, waiting for you to pick it back up again. Why do that to yourself? You wouldn't talk down to a child, so why do you talk down to yourself? You are a great one. You are loved. You are extremely powerful. Use it wisely, my child. And now there is Archangel Hanel here. And she's saying that the angels are here to assist you along your way. Anytime you feel weak, they will pick you up, call on them for strength. They will help you feel rejuvenated. They will replenish you. They are like a fresh glass of water. They're saying that they haven't been called on enough. And there is a lot of underestimating their power. So they're asking you to call on the angels. They cannot intervene without you asking them. They said, call on them. And then Uriel popped in. And he's talking about solar plex and your internal power. And he's saying, work with me to help you clear any of your insecurities that you may have. They're saying to work with them. Metatronus came in. Michael. Gabriel. Sandalphon. It's been a while since I've seen you. He's bringing me to the earth. The connection of the earth, of Mother Earth. Feeling that in the heart. And this new Archangel Bella. I have not seen you or met you except once. I'm now going to channel Archangel Bella. She came in Sunday night. Yeah. Okay. She's coming in a pretty violet color. She has dark hair. She's coming to assist the other archangels, and it's this time where more archangels are coming to the way. There's somebody else in the back. He hasn't presented himself yet, but she's here. Self-love, self-confidence, abundance, awareness, clarity. I know, because she's showing me all the archangels, and it's a little bit of all of them, just reinforcing this power. And she's bringing me a lot to the third eye with the clarity. She works with, there he is, Jeremiel. No, not Archangel that, give me your name again because I see you, the purple flame. Saint Germain, yes, thank you. They work together, but instead of the purple flame that you know of, this is another I know because she's bringing forward this energy and it's purple, but it's different than the flame. Okay. And she said clarity, slow down, clarity and awareness. Lots of focus here. Yes, people are asking if you can call on her. Yes, you can call on her just the same as everybody else. She's wanting to get to know everybody and have a relationship. Lots of clarity, working with the inner sight, the inner knowing. Wait, what? She pointed to the sun. Okay, I think I understand this. Hold on. She's working with the sun and she's trying to say similar to Saint Germain with the flame, but she's working with the sun energy because something with astrology, that's what we're going into. From Aquarius to something stage, it's a lot about the sun. And she's using this to help us. All right, yeah, we'll have to sit down with that because I'm a little confused. They're saying all that they love you and they're proud of you. Whatever decisions you've made in the past and the future, that they're proud of you. And that they're here. Yeah. Well, that's good about Archangel Bella because I've wondered about her. I wish I could draw what I could see so I could show you what she looks like. Well, I'm glad you're crying now. That was awesome. They all kind of stepped in, a lot of archangels. The best way I could describe the sun energy, I don't work a lot with Saint Germain and the purple flame. And I know it like does some stuff I don't really know. I mean, I haven't really used a lot of that, but similar. She's going to step back in because I want some clarification about this so I can understand it. Okay, the sun energy. I'm wearing a skirt and trying to cross my legs. So the sun energy, and it's so funny because those cards were purple, but it was like very lilac-y. So the sun energy. I think there's lots of underestimating with the sun. I don't know what the calendar is. I know we talked about the galactic something calendar, Mayan calendar. I don't really know about what astrology that we're going into, but it's something and it's going to emphasize the sun, and she's using that energy to help with the clarity. I'm going to, oh, thanks, Jim. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a little clarification here with the sun, but it's talking about, there's going to be, this is the best way I can describe on it. There's going to be times when the sun's energy, this sounds weird, is intense. And they're using it, and I want to use the burning sense, like where we're burning stuff, but it's not that. Give me the language again, because I saw this energy that was violet purple, and it was coming like this. So you know when you see the violet flame, I hope somebody has known what I'm talking about. If you haven't looked at Saint Germain flame, look this up afterwards. It is a flame, and the energy is very different. And it was coming in like this, very flame-like, but this was a solid energy here. Like I normally see energy, because I don't work with the flame energy, but this was a solid. See, I'm even feeling it in my thumb. I know, because I keep hearing the clarity again, clarity like clearing. And What is this? And it's like moving like stuck energy or physical pain out. That's going to be fascinating to work with, especially any of you guys in my energy class. Wow. Okay, we're definitely have talked about. That's really good. Well, I'm glad you guys liked that. I might have to listen to that. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with Bella here because she's talking about energy work and this violet energy thing that's coming in here. Oh. So I'm going to say this and then I'll let you go. So there is, so I like, when I'm sick, I like to sit out in the sun. Because I can feel it like absorb my bones. It helps me feel better. And they're making my thumb hurt right now because, say that again, they're using that as a reference where this energy that she's using from the sun is going to help like physical elements. So when you work with Archangel Bella, she helps use this energy to help clear, transform you. Huh. That's going to be interesting. So anyway, that was awesome. That was super long. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So like I said, this is what the membership's going to be kind of moving forward. I'm going to not do a year. I'm going to do 6 months. I prefer to kind of do this pretty much, Tommy. I prefer to do it all at once. I'm going to charge actually a little bit less, I think, because I'm going to do not as much time. I'm only going to do some channeled messages. So I think right now it's $15 a month, and I'm actually going to start doing it like $10 a month. So that would be whatever, like $60. I'm going to do 6 months first, Jim, and then see how the other 6 months go, and then we'll do it. So it's only going to be probably like $60 for the next 6 months, because I'm just going to do $10 a month. So I kind of prefer to just do it that way, so I don't have to keep doing invoices and all that other crap. It's going to be something like that, 60, 65. I haven't completely channeled it, but it was something along those lines. So that's what it's going to be. I'm going to move forward in that. So I hope you guys continue. And if you guys haven't made your payment, Friday is the last day. And I hope you enjoy that. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.